A billionaire lost his life after falling into a river. He left behind a strange, unknown notebook. A broke young man came across it by chance. He made tens of thousands just by reading the first page. The first lesson: seize chances without a conscience. Being principled, he felt guilty acting this way. Just as he was about to throw the notebook away, his landlady knocked on the door. She said the landlord had died of a heart attack. Before passing, he mentioned something was left with him. When David went to collect the money, he saw the same words from the notebook again. The landlord had won $50,000 that morning and secretly gave it to him. He unexpectedly died that evening. No one knew about the $50,000. David grabbed the moment. He only took out $500, saying it was for wine, gave another $500 as sympathy money. He gently told the landlady not to grieve too much. She praised him for being a good man, and said her husband's spirit would surely bless him. With just one sentence, he gained both favor and cash. Now he believed in the power of this notebook. He studied it through the night. By morning, he was ready to act. The next trick: speak sweetly, flatter often. The cleaning lady became his first trial. David praised her new hairstyle, said it looked better than a celebrity's. She was overjoyed. Soon she brought him a premium coffee that only the chairman was allowed to drink. David looked for the next opportunity. Paul, the bullying manager, walked by. Paul was flaunting an antique watch. That watch belonged to David's family. Paul had taken it by force when David first started the job. To keep working, David stayed silent. Now it was time to take it back. He used the trick: borrow someone else's power. Just then, the chairman appeared. David went to Paul and asked him to remove the watch, told him it was a gift from the chairman, and that it wasn't right for him to wear it. Paul hesitated, unsure. David asked someone near the chairman for the time. Naturally, the chairman asked where his watch was. He had met David once at church. He remembered having a watch. Hearing this, Paul panicked. He quickly handed the watch back to David. Now Paul believed David was close to the chairman. With the wealth notebook, David became unstoppable. His career skyrocketed. Even his love life went smoothly. There was nothing money couldn't fix. He spent $40,000, and his roommate Lucy fell madly in love. But David wasn't content. He decided to destroy Paul completely. He used another trick: clever scheming. At the company party, Lucy dressed stunningly and instantly drew attention. Even Paul was enchanted. David intentionally brought her close to Paul. They drank together. By the time the chairman arrived, they were both drunk and making a scene. The chairman despised drinking at parties. His son had died in a drunk driving accident. He asked David about Paul's performance. David acted hesitant. The chairman pushed for an answer. David quietly said, "Paul drinks during work, misuses company money, and harasses female staff." The chairman, already emotional, was furious. The next day, Paul was fired. His position landed right in David's hands. Even then, he wasn't satisfied. With the notebook's help, his eyes were now on the general manager's seat. And Lucy? Too plain, unworthy of him now. He set his sights on the chairman's daughter-in-law,